Welcome back to the restaurant show, and a gorgeous spread like this can only mean one thing. We're joined now by Sage and Lily from the Cheeze Factory restaurant. How are ya?
Great. How are you?
I am awesome. So we're talking hummus today.
We are, but before we talk hummus, I need to make a correction.
Okay.
During our last show, I mentioned that the Cheeze Factory was going to be relocating to Baraboo at the end of the summer. That is still true. However, we are not going to be changing our name to the No Regrets Cafe. We've decided to keep the name the Cheeze Factory Restaurant. So that's clear.
Which is really more in line with No Regrets anyway. Just keep that name and don't look back.
Exactly, no regrets. Thanks for that.
Well, awesome, awesome. Well, let's talk a little bit about hummus, because I love hummus. What is hummus?
It's a Middle Eastern, classic Middle Eastern dip or spread made primarily from garbanzo beans, olive oil, lemon juice, tahini, which is a sesame butter, similar to any kind of a nut butter, garlic, and a little salt. So we're going to get right into it. Lily's going to demonstrate. We're going to add our garbanzo beans. You can use canned, or you can cook your own from dry.
Okay, all right.
And then now we're going to add the olive oil mixed with the lemon juice and some of the cooking liquid of the garbanzo beans, the stuff that's in the can if you're using canned.
Sure.
Or if you're cooking it yourself. There goes the tahini.
Tahini.
Tahini. It's like a nut butter. Like instead of almond butter, it's a butter made from sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds butter. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's delish.
All right. All right. I had not heard of putting that in hummus before. Is that a pretty standard ingredient?
Yes.
Wow. Shows you how much I know about hummus.
Exactly.
So this is some garlic there.
Now you can also, people like to make hummus, different variations of it. They sometimes add roasted red peppers, or sun-dried tomatoes, or cumin, or curry. But we like to keep ours classic and traditional, straight hummus.
There you go. Yeah, and that's I just love the way it tastes. Doesn't matter to me what's in it. I just love the way it tastes. It's delicious. Yeah. So. Now you guys have your 25th anniversary coming up here. Oh, you want to talk about this real quick?
I just wanted to demonstrate that we're not going to go through the entire processing spiel.
Okay.
But when we get done, we end up with something that looks like this and tastes delicious. And actually, while I'm on it, I'm going to show you how you can use this at home.
Okay.
By grabbing a flour tortilla or a flatbread and just smearing the hummus on it. And then we're going to do a little Kalamata olives, and we're going to do some sun-dried tomatoes. And then last but not least, we're going to put some fresh greens on, just like that. And then we're going to dress it.
Yep.
And there you have it. That's one way to use the hummus. Another way to use the hummus is the way we serve it at the Cheeze Factory. That's how they say it in the Middle East.
Okay.
Is just the way we have it here with some flatbread, some Kalamata olives, and we have here a stuffed portobello mushroom with hummus. And then down over here we have some quinoa salad. Instead of tabbouleh, normally the hummus in the Middle East, they serve it with tabbouleh, which is made from bulgur. It's a grain.
Okay.
And there you go.
Wow, okay. So hummus, there's so many different uses, and you guys are so good about talking about the different ways that the things that you make at the Cheeze Factory can be used. So,
yes.
And that's in your recipe book? Is that in your cookbook?
It's in the cookbook right here. This cookbook is available at the Cheeze Factory restaurant or on Amazon.
Okay, very good, very good. 25 years as the Cheeze Factory restaurant. You want to tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing?
Well, we opened 25 years ago in the Dells, in the building that we're in now, which used to house an old cheese factory, which is why why the name is the Cheeze Factory. And when we opened as a vegetarian restaurant. So we had omelets and we had cheese sandwiches and quiches and that sort of thing. And I think it was June 21st, which is just coming up again on 25 years that we opened.
Wow.
And so it's our Silver Jubilee.
Yes.
And we do have a special that we're going to be calling the Blue Plate Special in honor of a dear, dear friend of ours who we like to call the old man. He used to love potato salad, so we have a Blue Plate Special which consists of his favorite potato salad and something we call chicken fingers on toast. So it's battered, pan-fried chicken made from soy, so it's all plant-based, of course. served on grilled multi-grain flatbread with some mustard sauce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and some garnishes. So we'll be doing that for our Silver Jubilee anniversary.
Awesome. And how many, does that run just one day? Or
No, we're probably going to run that through July 4th weekend, and then we'll just wait and see. Maybe we'll run it through the month of July as well. I don't know. We kind of just play, take things by,
Well, before we go, we got to talk about pie because I love pie. As much as I love hummus, I love pie.
Yes.
So,
I know that about you.
So you have a delicious apple pie here. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, we have our own in-house bakery where we have probably about 16 different kinds of desserts now, and we feature a dessert at each of our shows. Today we're featuring the apple pie. It's made from scratch, 100% homemade. The apples we use are Granny Smith's, and the crust is made with almond meal and all organic butters and sugars. And we also have a cherry pie, which maybe next segment we'll bring the cherry pie in. But the pies are very popular. All of our desserts are quite popular. A lot of people who are not vegan come in just for dessert because they're so great.
They are great, and they even look beautiful. You've got these
little hearts
on there,
yeah. So are you ready to try the pie?
Hey, let me have it.
All right, here goes. How is that?
It's delicious.
Let's see.
I want to see too.
Oh, that tastes pretty good.
Very good.
Well, up until today, it's been a pleasure, Sage and Lily. Thank you for coming on. They won't be back next time, but I'm just kidding, of course. We love having you. We'll be back with more Restaurant Show after the break. Stick around.